Right, so it's the next day, after bringing the 240 home from wherever it was, Duisburg. So now it's a beautiful day as well, really beautiful, a perfect day to be working at the shed. So yeah, so I'm going to take the car over to the shop and go over it like I said I would, really go over it. Yeah, certainly don't want any surprises like we had with the last one, so it's a nice 940. Well, there's no puddles on the floor, so that's a good thing. In Germany, I think it's like especially bad if your car leaks any fluids, especially oil on the ground. It's like, yeah, straight off to the gulag, finished. Okay, let's see if she starts. Wow, that's ridiculous. That starts too quickly. That clunk you could hear is the exhaust. It's touching. I know it's rubbing against the fuel tank, and I think it's touching somewhere else as well. So, but anyway, enough waffle. Let's get to the workshop. She makes a hell of a racket. To Torsten, the previous owner, if you are watching this, I know why you like this car so much and why you really didn't want to get rid of it, because it's an absolute babe magnet. Can't believe the amount of attention that I get, actually just from everyone, to be honest. Yeah, really, it's really getting a lot of love already. But yeah, let's have a better look at it. Yeah, I've got to say that the bucket seat actually goes quite well. It does work okay, to be honest. But I mean, this is like, I mean, this is a lot of space here. I don't need a wagon anymore. I don't need an estate, a combi, station wagon. Don't need one, this is enough. Yeah, you could get one big body in here. It's crazy, but I probably shouldn't say that on YouTube. Someone got a bit excited with this thing, didn't they? So these are like silver steels. I think cleaned up, they're really quite nice. I think I'm gonna have to clean them up at some stage and then see how the car looks just with these. Yeah, I think if they were like silver with the car as it is, maybe even some chrome, some Volvo centre caps, maybe that's the winner, but we'll see. Right, I'm gonna give it a quick clean out and then show you guys. You see all that stuff? Sand, soil. Look, that's just sand. It's been to the beach, this thing. It was trapped with all that soil, just built piled high. So of course it's gonna eat the metal. The previous owner took it for an inspection and it failed on, well, I had to translate it from German, but it failed, from what I can tell, on the rear trailing arm bushes, and you can see they're pretty chewed up. They've basically collapsed. On this side, I mean, that literally the arse is hanging out of that. Obviously you'd expect to see the bolt in the middle of the bush, and you can see it's just flopped out. They didn't pick it up, but this arm here as well, it's gone as well. Check this out. The secret to this car's long life. You can see like bugs caught in it and all sorts. It's going to last a long time. All this is all clean inside here at the front. Yeah, so here we are, driver's front wing, front left of the car. And yeah, it's the same as the other side. Funnily enough, there's actually a dead bug in exactly the same spot. But yeah, same thing. It's been coated well. So at the back of the engine you can see we've got some fluid here where the engine meets the gearbox. Normally leaks from this area mean rear main seal. But let's have a look. It's not engine oil. It's actually transmission oil. Savage. Anyway, that's the pile of dirt to come out of just one arch. Absolutely crazy. This is the final boss, this is. It's starting to get to hard no. Crazy how solid that is, considering everything around it. Couple of little scabs, but yeah, mostly really clean and nice. So yeah, quite a bit of welding to do, but yeah, it's really not that bad. And I think you 240 guys as well, or just like classic car guys in general, will agree with that. Yeah, I'm looking at the failure sheet, and I'll show you what it says here. I'm not going to have a go at trying to pronounce it because I'll just make a fool of myself. But yeah, I think at first point I had it down as it was the trailing arm that failed, trailing arm bushes. But looking at it closer, it seems to be upper. They've put basically trailing arm but upper. So I think it's the torque rods that they've failed, because the front and rear bushes on those were all damaged, whereas on the trailing arms it was just the rears. So I think they've missed the trailing arms and they've actually failed the torque rods. Regardless, I needed to change them anyway, whether it was an inspection failure or not, so because I mean you saw how bad they were. But yeah, if you speak German, if you're good with car parts, let me know what you make of that, because I'm not exactly sure. Be interesting to know. But yeah, so potentially, yeah, rear axle out on that one. There's a noisy diff, all the bushes are gone. yeah, it's not doing too well. So and on the wagon, the rear end's good. So yeah, maybe we do a swap over. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think.